Hi, this is E-Man Groove with an exclusive interview with Rory Starr, songwriter, singer, producer of Magnum, the Chicagoland superstar funk band of the 80s. Roy will give us some insight about the music business, Magnum, plus talk about his 2010 solo project and future aspirations. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
A long time, E, for real.
Hey, man, well, we're going to run this up right off the cuff, man. And,
all right.
First of all, just let everybody know who you are.
Okay. Oh, you ready? Oh, I'm Rory Starr from the group Magnum. Let me give you a little history of the group. We're based out of Chicago, well, a little suburb south of Chicago called Calumet Park, Illinois. And my brother and I formed the group way back in 1977.
And who's your brother?
And my brother was Rory Starr, and we used to jam a lot around south side of Chicago. And the guy that's taping this just so happened to be a part of that magic back then.
Seville, yeah.
Seville.
Oh, yeah.
We were called Seville before Magnum, and rest is history a little bit. And we had a decent little run with an album called Share My Love, which was the title track. And the story is sort of like, I wrote this song about a young lady named Kim English. Back in 1978, we were kids. And if it weren't for Kim, Share My Love wouldn't have been written. And let me explain how I got the guys together. Because in 1977, I was working at a gas station on the south side of Chicago. And I met the late Terry Simmons. Rest in peace, Terry. He introduced me to Kenny Harris. We used to call him Kimbo. And the three of us started talking about, hey, music group. Terry was the lead singer. Kimbo played guitar and piano. I played piano, bass, drums. And my brother was in college at that time. He came back. I bought him a bass guitar so he could join the group. And the group was slowly molding, getting together, and by 1970, end of 77, early part of 78, we met Nate Williams. So I had two lead singers, Terry Simmons and Nate Williams, and myself. And Kenny Harris introduced me to Stan Skibby, who was also a guitar player. And the thing that we were missing was a horn section. You know, this was the battle of the big bands like Earth, Wind and Fire, the Commodores, the Dazz Band. So we had to compete. And that's how I ended up meeting the guy behind his camera, Eric Gibson. Eric knew Mark Vines, who played saxophone. So this was our little horn section back then. And we started jamming, doing little talent shows around the south side of Chicago. At the same time, we recorded a couple of demos. Share My Love happened to be one of them. And
Fly Away.
Yeah, Fly Away. Yeah. And a dance tune called Are You Ready for the Weekend? So we shopped these three songs. Make a long story short, a guy used to come by my mom's house to exterminate, you know, for spiders and things. And he says, you guys didn't know, but every time I leave your mother's house, we go out to Carl Davis, who was the founder of Shy Sound Records back then. So I gave him the demo. He took it out to Carl Davis for us. The next time he came back to exterminate my mom's house, he said, Carl Davis wants to sign you guys. And we were like, what? Unbelievable. And my brother and I, we were willing to sign. The rest of the group were, we don't want to be on lockdown forever. And my brother and I, we signed the contract. It's like, nothing beats a failure but a try. You know, somebody likes us, and let's roll with it. So we signed the contract as the group Seville. Come to find out, there was another group called Seville, and we couldn't use that name. And they had records pressed and everything, waiting to put the labels on. And my brother and I, we sitting in Carl Davis's office. Okay, what do we do? And in less than 24 hours, we had to come up with a new name. Well, lo and behold, the night before, the movie Magnum Force with Clint Eastwood, and it was on. And we said, well, let's roll with Magnum Force. So, week went by, Carl Davis did a background check on it, said, okay, we could use it because there's no musical groups out called Magnum Force. This was back in 1980, 79, 80. And we rolled with it. And the rest is history. That's how we came up with the name Magnum Force. And to be honest with you, I never thought that Share My Love would be as big as it's been over the last 30-something years. Yeah. We were rolling with Are You Ready for the Weekend? And we put Share My Love on the B-side. When the B-side started getting more airplay, hey, like I said, the rest is history. And if it weren't for me meeting Kim English, there would not be a Share My Love. I want to stress that. Because I was madly crazy about her, madly in love with her back then. And right now, let's fast forward to 2010. I'm working on my own solo project, and I have a few love songs because that's my specialty. And I was looking for a band, and guess what? The man behind the camera came to me out of thin air. I moved down here to Atlanta, and it just so happens that one of his kids know my kids, and that's how we ended up hooking up. And we're gonna make some new magic for you folks. So if you like Magnum Force back in the 80s and the 90s, well, now it's a new twist. Now, I don't know what we're going to call ourselves right now, but all you Magnum Force fans, if you love Magnum Force music, guess what? I was the one, the primary writer for all the Magnum Force music. And I'm going to do it again for you. And we just wait and see and put it in the hands of the man upstairs to see what's going to happen. But I kind of miss the music. I know Eric misses it. Oh, yeah. And all my Magnum Force members from Rick, Nate, Stan, Dwayne, Mark, the late C-Bone, and Michael Young, who was on drums, and Myron Robinson, who played drums. Hey, may the Force be with us. When you're in Magnum Force, you're always in Magnum Force. But this is a new twist on Magnum Force. If you like the music then, you'll love it now.